All right, we're doing a couple isolation checks for evaporation or a leak in the pool. So we're doing the bucket test. If you take a bucket, if you didn't watch the first video, I'll go over it again. You fill it with a bunch of rocks and then level it with the pool water. So that bucket's got the same amount of water as the pool, and they will evaporate at the same rate. So in 3 days, you can come out, and if the pool water is 2 or 3 inches lower than the bucket, you definitely have a problem. This particular pool has an elevated spa, so it has the overflow right here. So it will have a little bit more evaporation than the regular pool would. So we'll just look for a big problem. But if it's leaking and you want to figure out what's going on, there's a couple of things we can do without going into paying for pressure testing your pipes. See, it's got a pool vacuum and it is not going through the skimmer. So what we can do is isolate the pool vacuum and the skimmer. We'll go to the equipment, turn the valves, and isolate. We'll turn off the pool sweep. So here's the suction side, because it's going into the pump. It's going to the spa and pool and so skimmer and vacuum. So we'll turn off the vacuum and run all the water through the skimmer, start the bucket test again. So if the bucket test hasn't changed, if it's still showing that there's leaking, we're going to go ahead and change it to drawing water from the vacuum cleaner itself, which will want to run the vacuum up the walls. It's going to be a little harsh on the vacuum, but let's try it for a couple days. In your vacuum, you actually got a little regulator valve that goes into the skimmer, but you've been using it in the wall. If you still have that, you can put that regulator in the wall or at the head of the vacuum so it doesn't try and come out of the wall. Open it up a little bit. So now we've done that. You're going to do that, check it out, see if that does anything. If not, you're going to go ahead and isolate the hot tub also. See if it's leaking out of the hot tub. Isolate the hot tub. You're going to, there's a little switch back here. We're going to turn the actuator, or you turn your jandy valve, whatever it takes. We're going to draw all the water from the spa. So we can run the spa to and from. So you'd be like, run the spa for a couple days, keep your pool heavily chlorinated. You know, so that's what you're going to want to do is turn off the pool, see if it's leaking. But this will show you, you try the bucket test up in the hot tub, but run that hot tub for a couple days, run the pool for a couple days. So that will do that. If you're going to isolate the hot tub by itself with this over there, you're going to want to, here's a return. There's always a return line. You can DM me a picture of your pool. I can show you what it is, but you're going to actually turn it off up here with this switch so the water does not return to the spa. And then it'll just test the pool, isolating the spa out of the equation. Throw a little tab floater in the spa so it has a little chlorine for a couple of days, and then come back, check. But those are 3 tips that you can have outside of the bucket test to see what your problem is without having to pay for pressure testing all your pipes. All right, good luck with that.